This is the new Redmi Buds 5 Pro, and in today's video we're going to find out if they're any good for the price. $60. That's what they cost, $60. And so we're going to find out if they're any good for the price in this Redmi Buds 5 Pro. My name is Juan, welcome to the channel. So what are we going to talk about? Starting from the design, build quality, sound quality, battery performance, and the features that this device has available for $60, as I mentioned. Starting from the design, they are small, lightweight, and very compact, as you can see. When it comes to build quality, they might not be the best. When you open, there is a light status strip, and the earbuds themselves, the hinge is not the most satisfying to open since it's made out of plastic. That's the hinge. And I mean, it doesn't mean that it's not durable since it's made out of plastic. I mean, I have accidentally dropped it before and they haven't break yet. They are still working perfectly fine. I don't have any issues till now. And I mean, I haven't mentioned this, but I've been using them for the past, I would say, 40 days, and I know what the pros and cons of these AirPods, honestly. As I mentioned, the AirPods are really lightweight and they fit okay in the ear. Although I think I have the design, yeah, it's perfect. I mean, I like it, but there is a problem. I think it's not the AirPods, it's my ear. Left ear is not, it's not the same shape as my right ear, which is weird because, yes, I don't know what happened. But yes, in this, any headphone that I've used, any AirPod that I use, it comes out very easily when I wear them in my left ear. I don't know why, but any AirPod, I mean, that's the only issue. And also, I want to, this is a tip so that you know, remember to use the right size of silicone tips for your ears to really enjoy the sound quality. That's a recommendation, because if you don't use the right ones, then you might not enjoy the 52 decibels that this AirPod has. 52 decibels, which is incredible for the $60, as I mentioned. Okay, so right now I'm using the AirPods microphone and I'm in a park. It's not very windy today, luckily, because usually in the United Kingdom, in the UK, it's very windy, but today is quiet. And so right now I'm using the AirPods microphone, which uses it has three microphones. You can see it. Hello. It has three microphones incorporated in each AirPod. So, and it uses AI, which, well, you guys let me know if it sounds great. We have three codecs on these devices that we can change between, which is SBC, AAC, and LDAC. LDAC provides the highest quality that go up to 24 bits and 94 kilohertz, which is incredible for, as I mentioned, $60. And there is a catch when using LDAC. There is a little problem. That's the only problem. I'm going to mention it right now here. The only problem that I have with these AirPods is using LDAC. The thing is that there is a little bit of interference and it cuts the audio, like, but that's very short, like, and that's the only problem. That's the only problem with using LDAC. And so, as I mentioned before, we've got 52 decibels of noise cancellation, which is incredible. Like, and honestly, because I have used them for 40 days plus, it works perfectly. I never tested before an AirPods with such high decibels of noise cancellation because they are incredible good. I've been in very noisy environments, even when it's very windy. I use deep, which is the highest level of noise cancellation, and so when I use that mode and half volume, everything disappears. Only the music exists in my mind. that's how good they work. And I mean, they aren't like any other brands that they claim to have 52, but they don't, which is fake. But these AirPods, Redmi are legit, honestly. And the features, okay, the features that does tap. I think every AirPod has this, every other brand, but they do stand out. I mean, I like the fact that I can configure them to my liking. I personally use my right. I use them to go to the next song, and my left ear to go back to the previous song. And double tapping, with this I lower the volume, and with right ear I upper the volume. How did I say? Well, volume up anyway. Yes. And with triple, like 3 times tapping, I can play and pause the music, and with holding for 3 seconds, you can change between transparency and noise cancellation mode, and that's something that you like, that I like. But yeah, you can configure this to your preference, and I love that. I love the fact that I can I can configure it to what works best for me, you know. And yes, that's something that I really enjoy about these AirPods. And when it comes to the features, you don't need the app there, but there's an app that Xiaomi has created. But if you have a Xiaomi or Redmi device, if you want the app, you can download the app. But it's not necessarily, because Redmi and Xiaomi has now integrated in their system. Now HyperOS, they have integrated their devices, their audio devices, and you can configure settings just by going to your Bluetooth. And yes, there is no necessity of downloading the app if you have Xiaomi or Redmi devices. But the cool thing is that you can download the app and enjoy in any device, in any other device that you might have. You can enjoy the same features that I can with my Xiaomi 14 Ultra. And so that's something that I like, that I can download the app and enjoy in any Android device. And yes, that's something that I like about these AirPods. There's other features that really separate these AirPods from others, and that is low latency, dual audio, and obviously the LDAC. That's something that these AirPods stand out from the rest. And it has a lot of features, such as dimensional audio, adaptive sound, audio balance to change between sound presets, or customize it to your liking. You also got feed test, which is, I don't use it, that feature anyway. Dual connection, that's a great one, because with dual connection, if you have it activated, you can change. Let's make this example. If you have connected your laptop and your phone to the AirPods, you can, let's say if you receive a call from your phone and you were listening to music on your laptop, then the music coming from your laptop will stop and it will change to your phone, and yeah, it will change, swap the audio. Yes, something like that. It would swap the audio to your phone, and when you end the call, it would automatically start playing again the music that you were listening to on your laptop. Yeah, that's how it works, dual connection. I hope I made myself understand. Anyway, and there are other settings available, but honestly, they are not relative to improve sound quality, so I skip those. Low latency, now coming to battery, it does increase battery consumption, and yeah, talking about battery consumption, let's just start talking how much they last me with a full battery, with a full charge. And so, if honestly, I would say that they last for more than, if I were to listen the entire day music, I would say they last for 15 to 16, even more. I think I would say 20 hours, honestly, because I've used them full charge. I usually I usually use them for 5 hours a day, and they last for more than 3 days. After the third day, they will start making this beepy sound of like saying low battery. But yeah, I mean, they last really. I mean, also using LDAC codec will also increase battery consumption. But if you add low LDAC and low latency, it will increase a lot the battery consumption, and it will drop down very drastically the battery life. No, it would. I think it's wrong that, but the battery life will be consumed by those two activated features. So if you want to use LDAC, don't use low latency. If you are not playing games, that's my recommendation, because it doesn't improve anyway sound quality just for low latency. I mean, obviously, if you want the battery to last more. Okay, when it comes to problems, the cons of these AirPods is that sometimes you might experience less interference. Just with LDAC, it happens this thing that it has some interference, and sometimes when you listen to music, it could cut like for just fraction of seconds, like stop playing and stops and playing again very quickly. It doesn't happen very frequently, but as I think I mentioned it before, it doesn't happen very frequently, but it does exist that problem. I think it just came to my mind right now. I think if I use low latency and LDAC, it might fix that problem, because I'm using low latency, which I think it might work. I don't know. After this video, I'm going to try it. But yes, it does happen that it has this interference. And so overall, I think a part of this issue of using LDAC and having that interference, as I mentioned, it's not very frequently. It just happens sometimes. Like, it's not very often, honestly, but it does appear. But I think overall, for $60 to have LDAC 24 bits 94 kilohertz for true lossless audio, which, I mean, honestly, I'm happy with the purchase that I made. And would I recommend it? Yes, I would definitely recommend them. But as I mentioned, if you want high thing quality, they might not be the best for you. But I mean, the quality audio is amazingly good. I mean, I don't have any problem with that. They sound great. It has great sound, and I'm just very happy. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you like it. I hope you make a decision. And I hope to see you on the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It would help me a lot to keep making videos like this. And I will see you in the next video.